Today we have one of those fun rhyming alphabet books. This is for letter Y, and the Y sound is Y. On each of these pages we have something that starts with the Y sound for Y. This is a Y, yo-yo. A yo-yo is on a string and it goes down and up, down and up. Y, yo-yo. We also have this animal called a yak. Yak. Then this is called yarn. So those are the pictures that start with the Y sound for Y. We also have the yarn. It's in a sack. Now sack doesn't start with the Y sound, but sack rhymes with yak. Yak, sack. Yak, sack. They both have that ack sound. So let's go ahead and write the words in our book, and then we'll go and we'll read our book. Capital Y, you make like a capital V, you make a V and come down. And then for lowercase y, it's a little bit tricky. You start and come to the line, and then hop back up and come below the line. That's your Y. We know this word is I-S. We know this word for F-O-R. And then this is yo-yo. Say the sounds y-o. This thing's called a hyphen. It doesn't make any sounds. It looks like a minus sign. It's called a hyphen. Yo, and then y-o. Y is for yo-yo. Go ahead and put your period. We don't see hyphens very often in words, but when you see them, don't say anything. It doesn't make any sound. All right, we have a new sentence. Start with your capital Y. It's like a floating V in the sky, and then come straight down. And then lowercase y, come down to the bottom, and then down below. We know our sight word is I-S. We know our sight word for F-O-R. And then say the sounds for yak. We hear every letter. Y, A, K. And this is a unusual word because we have K at the end and it's just a K. Go ahead and put your period. Y is for yak. Usually after a short vowel, it's CK, but in yak, it's just the K. New sentence, we need to start with a capital. Do your capital Y, and then your lowercase y. Come to the line, and then up and below the line. Y, we know our sight word is. We know our sight word for, F-O-R. And then for yarn, we hear Y. The R sound is A-R, Y-R, yarn. Y is for yarn. No period. We're going to continue with a lowercase letter on the next page. Use your sounds. In. We know our sight word, my. M, and then our Y says I in this word. In my, and do your sounds for sack. S, A, K. And here after the A, the CK says K after that short vowel. Go ahead and put your period. All right, now that we've written the story, let's go ahead and read the story. Here we go, friends. Y is for yo-yo. Y is for yak. Y is for yarn. In my sack. Could you have yarn in a sack? Yes, you could. And sack is here because sack rhymes with yak. Let's read this story one more time. We did awesome. Y is for yo-yo. Y is for yak. Y is for yarn. In my sack. That's a really fun story, and I've been loving seeing how some of you are coloring so beautifully. I would recommend keeping these books. We almost have the whole collection for the whole alphabet, and they're so much fun. They rhyme. We want to hear you read this story, and we're looking forward to hearing you read it on Seesaw.